This is what happened when the defenders fought the offenders part 2. The second fight is between Terex the Tamer and the Silver Surfer, and the Silver Surfer tells him that he knows nothing about who he is nor his origin, and this is because the Silver Surfer was pulled from a timeline that was before him and the Terex ever crossed paths, and it was right when he saved his world from Galactus by becoming his herald. And he tells him that even though he doesn't know anything about him, he still has to do this fight for his lover. The Terex, he tells him his name, and then he tells him he's the greatest herald in history, and then he cuts the surfer board with the cosmic axe. But this is the Silver Surfer, so he uses his cosmic abilities to bind his board back together. And he's confused at what the Terex said about him being the greatest herald in history, because as far as he knows, he's the only herald of Galactus at the time. And the Terex tells him his plans, which are to kill him now so that he can become the Herald of Galactus years earlier. And he strikes Terex with a photon blast while the Terex strikes him with an axe, and he tells the Terex that he cannot allow his plans to be accomplished. During the fight, the Surfer and the Terex feel something off. The Terex basically says he fears, like, he doesn't really fear anything, but yet he feels fear right now. And some guy tells him that this is only the beginning. That guy is the Psycho Man. I can't say too much about him. I don't really know his abilities like that. I don't know if that's all he can do, because this is the only time I've read about him. But he tells them he wants to tear through their mind until they beg him to stop. Then he wants them to take him to the outer world so everyone can fear him. Now we go back to the Red Hawk after he has killed the Hawk and brought him upon the Grandmaster and the Collector. The Collector proceeds to take the Hawk and basically do what he does and collect him and make him an artifact. And the Grandmaster tells him that everybody else is still in battle. If you want to sit here and watch and wait for the results, you can, or you can join in. And it's the Red Hawk, so he decides to join in. The Psycho Man has put fear into both the Silver Surfer and the Terex, but he knows fear can turn to hate, which can mean them challenging him. So he puts doubt into them so they can't even build the confidence to do so. He tells them his plan, which is for both of them to take a beating until one of them decides to just go ahead and guide him to the earth. Silver Surfer tells the Terex that he can't stop him, so he's going to have to give it up. And the Terex tells him he doesn't care anything about the earth, he just wants to know what will his fate be afterwards. And the Red Hawk is behind the Psycho Man, and he says that he'll make it easier for everybody. Like and follow for part 3.